Welcome to the channel. Today we are going to present an uncut 10-frame game of a two-handed high-rev youth bowler review of the pitch black using SPECTO data. Ty is bowling on a house shot, and when he needs to get targeted, he works off his baseline, standing on board 25, looking to cross at the arrows at about 14. Frame 1. He hits his target at the arrows, but hits the head pin a little too head-on. The ball carried through the pin deck, no deflection, and we have the 7 tripping the 4. Frame 2. We make the call to move one board left. He has a nice pocket hit. The second shot was 0.1 mile per hour slower and 16 RPM less than shot 1. Frame 3. The first issue is his hand isn't behind the ball. And the second mistake is he missed his target at the arrows by 2 boards to the left. But we see that because the pitch is a smooth motion ball, not overly aggressive, we don't have a disaster with a huge hook. It stays in the oil and it leaves an easy spare. The thing to keep in mind is when Ty has his hand more to the side, he increases his rev rate a lot. Shot 3 was at 398 RPMs, but even with that, the ball kept in play. The pitch black is an amazing ball, and with practice, you can find that you'll be able to control it for spare shooting. For tournaments where they limit the number of balls, losing a spot for strictly a spare ball is a big gamble. Frame 4. He misses right by 2 boards, getting into the friction sooner, making the ball hook about 1 foot earlier than frames 1 and 2. However, because the smooth motion, there isn't an overly aggressive action, and he hits the headpin a little head-on, but still great carry. Frame 5. Missed 1 board left, and because of this, the ball went 2 feet farther before hooking, meaning it came in light to the pocket, leaving the 7 pin. But because the pitch is the GOAT, Ty can pick up left side spares by playing further right, further into the friction. Frame 6. Big miss. Right, about 4 boards. One of his slowest balls of the game, and his follow-through was also shortened, so a longer shot in friction, giving a nasty split. Once again, using the pitch as the spare ball, changing his starting position and target, he is able to get the angle, motion needed to pick up the split. You're not going to find many balls out there where you can use it as a strike, spare, and tough conversion ball. With practice, the pitch can be the golden ticket for your house and sports shot leagues. If you liked that split conversion, why don't you leave a like and maybe subscribe to the channel. Thanks. Frame 7. He's back to being near his target at the arrows, decent pocket hit with some minor deflection. Frame 8. A slight adjustment. He moved 2 boards to his right, standing on 20, and is trying to get a straighter shot. Great carry through on the pins. Frame 9. An adjustment left. He's now standing on 27. So compared to the last shot, because of the angle, he's further right at the arrows by 4 boards, and the ball loses more speed as it travels. But we have a very smooth motion, getting a great pocket hit. So we're seeing that once you understand how pitch black will work on the lane condition, it offers a lot of different great looks. Sometimes you can be a little right, sometimes you can be left, but as long as you understand how that lane is playing, there's a good chance you can make the pitch black work for you. Frame 10. Mechanical mistake with his right hand to the side of the ball. Even though it was the same target as his last ball, he has more revs on it, making the ball move a half a board more, leaving the spare pickup. Unfortunately, When it came time to picking up the spare, he missed his target by 5 boards to the left, leaving every bowler's friend to stand alone, the 10-pin. Here we have all of the SPECTO data from the entire game. If you have access to SPECTO, or maybe you have a general idea of what your stats are, you can compare them to ties and hopefully make an informed decision on if the pitch black is a good fit for you. If you are interested in other reviews, please leave a comment below and we will see if we can make it happen. Thanks for watching and best of luck on the lanes.